Western companies still operating in Russia were so profitable in 2022 that their corporate taxes contributed almost $4 billion to the country's revenues.
Here's a summary of the article.
The 100 largest Western companies still operating in Russia posted $13 billion in profits in 2022, per Novaya Gazeta. A rash of Western companies announced their exits from Russia following the invasion of Ukraine, but a few of them stayed on and made bank. The bonanza for Russia's war chest came after the largest 100 Western companies still operating in Russia posted 1.1 trillion rubles in net profits collectively in 2022, a 54% jump from 2021, per Novaya Gazeta. The tax revenue contributed to Moscow represents 1% of Russia's budget revenue, per the media outlet. Total Energies continued with some business in Russia even after the invasion, but finally announced in December 2022 it has gradually started to withdraw from its Russian assets while ensuring that it continues to supply gas to Europe. Like Total Energies, BP, and Raiffeisenbank, many Western companies are still trying to leave Russia. More than a year after Russia invaded Ukraine, just 525 companies have made a clean break with the country, according to an ongoing study from Yale University.
This post received a score of 22,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Money will always talk no matter what atrocities or war crimes happen.
That's what corporations are. Moneymakers. Doesn't come as a surprise.
Although, take a step back and look at how it's supposed to be. They are supposed to make money, they naturally do it by any means. When the means is unethical, a higher power, aka a government that is meant to be ran by public opinion, is supposed to put them in place with restrictions. The restrictions have never been enough. Europe is one of the only places that gives a shit to actually place good restrictions that ultimately even strengthens a corporation long term, but play a hissy fit that their short-term profits suffer. The penalty of complying with ethical rules has not kept up with the gross profits that the corporations have been able to extract by behaving unethically. I mean not complying.
It's this. Break the rules and the SEC will fine you $100 million. A mammoth sum. But breaking the rules netted you billions, so who cares?
If the penalty is a fine, it's just another cost of doing business.
Unless the fine is percentage-based so that it is greater than the potential profit, 100% plus of the profits. Preferably even higher than that as an added measure to deter those who might risk it.
Yeah, definitely gotta be a good amount higher than 100%. By how much more should be determined by how large the likelihood of a company getting caught for breaking that law is. Or just punish it with jail time for the executives. The amount of jail time should also be determined by how much an individual executive member is expected to personally profit from the crime and the likelihood of getting caught. Profit and their own skin are the only things a company's leadership cares about. So that's the only place where you can hit them if you want to get them to follow the rules.
Special shout out to Total Energies, Raiffeisenbank, and BP for making it onto the list of money-making champs. They must be swimming in oil and financial success. I bet their executives are popping champagne bottles as we speak. I guess doing business in the land of vodka and Matryoshka dolls really paid off for them. Who said capitalism and trade couldn't thrive amidst political tensions, international sanctions and war?
Pepsi as well.
Putin is an Og Pepsi boy. BFFs Putin and CM Punk.
Cult of personality after all.
Look in my eyes, what do you see?
I know your anger, I know your dreams.
Let's get a full list of these companies.
Is a good place to start.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.